Hey everybody, welcome back. So today I realized that my car tire actually had a screw inside of it. I had run over a screw, apparently. I was able to drive home, which was lucky, and it was still inflated. And I parked it, and I just went back out to grab something out of my car and realized the tire was completely flat. So I am going to have somebody drive it over to the other side of the island tomorrow, but I'm gonna take the tire off so that it can get replaced. I figured I'd just bring you guys along. All right, so let's get going on changing this tire. But before I get ahead of myself, let me introduce myself. I'm Kole, a gay farmer on the island of Maui. I brought you along on some grand adventures and walked you through my day-to-day on this beautiful island I get to call home. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy me updating you on my life here in the jungles of East Maui. So just a little backstory. My parents got divorced when I was pretty young. I think I was 7 when they actually officially separated. And I never was very close with my father, and I pretty much bounced back and forth between my two parents' house up until I was old enough to drive. So I ended up buying my first truck through my stepfather. My mom had remarried, and I was 13, I think, 12 or 13. I was really young, and he ended up finding this really old 72 Ford F100 parked in a barn and ended up buying it, and then I ended up paying him for it later on. So I ended up buying my first truck when I was really young, and I was really into like helping rebuild it. I had somebody else like rebuild the engine, but like I put a ton of work myself into it, and I always had to change my own tires. I wasn't allowed to like take it to a mechanic to have them do it. I did all of my own oil changes as well. So just like the very like simple car maintenance tasks, I learned very early on. And kind of then same with like car washes. Like we never took our cars to car washes. We would like spend the Saturday as a family like out in the front lawn with like all of us in our individual cars, like washing our cars. I'm sure our neighbors thought we were crazy because we were just like outside pretty much every weekend washing our cars and just like taking care of our vehicles. So I just wanted to say thank you so much to my stepfather for taking the opportunity just to teach me some of these life lessons. And I really appreciate all the knowledge that you gave me and the work ethic that you gave me. So yeah, I just wanted to say happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there, and I hope that you guys had a great Sunday. All right, so if you've never changed a tire before, the first thing that you need to do is make sure that you have a spare. Then what you need to do is you need to put blocks underneath your tires. That'll keep the car from moving while you're doing any work. And it's really hard because I'm actually parked on a hill. So you're technically not supposed to do this on a hill, but I should be okay. I have 3 of the 4 tires blocked. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna loosen up the lug nuts on the tire before you jack up the car. So it'll just make it a lot easier, because otherwise the tire will just turn. And so while it's on the ground, you just wanna like give it a quick little loosen up. So you're gonna do that, and then you're gonna jack up the car. Help me? Bloody. We were kids spinning webs, learning how to fly. Take me back. right, so I ended up getting the car all jacked up. So it is jacked up off the ground now. And now I just need to put on the spare tire. It's actually not like a real tire. It's like really, really small. It's called like a donut tire. I'm probably not gonna drive with the donut tire on. I'm just putting it on there just in case I need to drive the car. I'm really lucky that I have people on the farm that are going over to the other side of the island tomorrow to pick me up a brand new tire. So yeah, let's pop this puppy off. So here's the new tire. It's super, super small. When you put on the lug nuts, you're actually gonna go in a star pattern. So I'm gonna put this one on first and then move around like this. So I'll do this one and then across and then across and then across and then across. So you wanna tighten them in that order so that the pressure is equal and you get the tire on there just nice and snug. All right, so I ended up getting the donut tire put on my car. I got the old tire pulled off. I'll show you the screw now. But yeah, I tightened up the lug nuts and now I just need to drop the car back down. Hopefully this guy holds. It should. It's a brand new tire. So all of this trouble just for one little screw that I ran over. But anyways, I'm gonna go put this in my friend's car, who's gonna take it to the other side and get it swapped out for a new tire. All right, so I got my tire changed out, and it's really funny because it's Sunday and I actually wasn't gonna put out a video today, but it's also Father's Day, and Father's Day is always just kind of one of those holidays that I don't really celebrate. I have had a lot of father figures in my life that have helped me. I guess I just wanted to take the opportunity to thank all of those step-in fathers and who taught me how to change a tire and taught me, you know, simple plumbing and, you know, all kinds of little things that I don't realize that I actually learned from a man. So thank you, and to all the fathers out there, happy Father's Day. Didn't expect to do any filming this week at all, but I figured this is the perfect opportunity. I actually was inspired to do this video because one of my friends who was in the car when I found out that the tire was popped had never changed a tire before, and I think it's a life skill that everybody should have. You shouldn't have to rely on somebody to come and change your tire. I mean, your hands get a little bit dirty. But that's really it. It's not really that difficult. It may seem daunting, but it's really not that hard. And it comes in really handy, especially if you're in a space or a place that doesn't have cell service. It can really leave you stranded. And I've had to change several tires in my lifetime of like friends or myself, like on the Hana Highway. I had to change my own tire because I ended up hitting a boulder. Hi. So yeah, it's just like one of those skills that I think everybody should have. So hopefully this video helps you out if you ever are in a position where you need to change a tire. So I think that that is where I am going to end this week's vlog. And yeah, I think it's just going to be a short little video. Hi. Can you say hi? Say hi? I'm going to end this week's video here. I hope you guys all have or had a great Father's Day. Again, happy Father's Day to all of you fathers out there. And I will see you next Sunday. And I hope that you guys all enjoy your week. All right, aloha. I just wanna stay until the morning sun. 'Cause nothing is better than you and I.